Two big free throws coming up. Kamari lands, calling to the student section to get louder than they have been all night. The curtain of distraction. Covington makes the first one. A 1-point contest with another free throw coming up. 9.2 seconds left.
Ultimate pressure right here.
Covington. He makes the second. We're all tied up again. 9.2 seconds left. Gaffney inbounds it to Collins. He'll dribble it up. Now driving. The layup. The reverse layup! 1.9 seconds left, and Frankie Collins sends the Riverhawks goodnight. A 2-point lead for ASU.
Frankie Collins, how do you do? Flips to his left hand and lays it off the glass with touch and finesse. Full head of steam at the basket and finishes. Unbelievable play by Frankie Collins.
1.9 seconds left, and another timeout called. ASU has 0 left. The Riverhawks have 1. And UMass Lowell, they have an opportunity to win it here. It would take a massive three-pointer and a wild upset. They have changed the clock, though. It's now at 0.9 seconds after reviewing the basket, the reverse layup for Frankie Collins.
This is just going to be a heave. I mean, you don't have time to get something going. If you want to pass it up the court, get the timeout, and then take a shot from that side, that's just 0.9 is simply not enough time. Oh, they've changed it again to 2.1.
So we went from 1.9 to 0.9 to 2.1. So it seems they've added 0.2 seconds.
Well, this changes things drastically from 0.9 because
yes.
Now you can pass it past half court, take another timeout because they do have one left. So now you get it past the midcourt, call a timeout, talk about your play, get an inbound, and get a nice shot off. We'll see if they can get it past half court. Based on their last 5 possessions now, that's not going to happen. This full court defense of ASU has looked incredible, and I expect it to continue here. I expect a steal right now.
Kim 0 for 1 behind the arc tonight, 2 for 4 for Yuri Covington. Koulibaly also 2 for 2, and Quentin Mincy 2 for 3. Those are going to be the guys to look out for ASU defensively. 2.1 seconds left. The Riverhawks down by just 2 points, 71-69. We'll see what Pat Duquette drew up for his Riverhawks. Looking for their first 4-0 start since the 2011-2012 season and their first 4-0 start in Division I. Mincy. A heave, blocked away by Celebang, shot by Collins, and it's over. ASU wins it in a thriller, 71-69.
5 for 5 against Arizona, but since then he's just 5 for his last 29 now after a strikeout earlier. Batting average below 200. Need him to get back to where he was at the start of the year.
The 1-1 is cranked into left center field at the warning track, at the wall. It is gone. Jacob Tobias, a solo shot to left center field to give the Sun Devils their first run of the day. Cuts the lead in half to now 2-1. Here he comes and steps on home plate. Now charging towards his teammates for their traditional celebration. A monster shot from Tobias. As I already said, to cut the lead in half. Cal now leads just 2-1. Just the second hit of the day for the Sun Devils, and it comes in a big way.
Well, that's one way to get your bat going there for Jacob Tobias. Take that pitch up and away. Drive it out to left center field. Doesn't try to pull it. Goes opposite field where the wind is blowing. Perfectly done.
Eamon Lance now drives one into center field, at the wall, at the warning track, and another home run for the Sun Devils. Make it back-to-back as the Sun Devils have evened the score in the home half of the 4th inning. It is magical Municipal Stadium today, Ari. From down 2-0 to even the score at 2-2 in back-to-back at-bats, Eamon Lance and Jacob Tubayo's heroes of the afternoon thus far.
The emotion there from Eamon Lance as he entered the dugout. Man, just beautiful to see from those two guys. Eamon Lance especially getting it done again.
Feet of Coronado, just for a brief second. Elijah Isaac trying to dribble his way forward before being tackled to the ground around the 25. A whistle being blown and a yellow card being shown against Matthew Rodriguez. It's the first card of the game we've seen. Now a quick chat before the free kick gets underway.
Certainly feels like the refs have been cracking down on some of these physical plays as of late at the end of that first half, and then now early in this second half, they kind of let some of those go earlier, but Coronado gets charged with a card there.
Robert Aloyo with the free kick. Von Harris just behind him. Aloyo with a chip in. Shot but deflected by the center back of Coronado. They able to clear it. Christian Palmer gets there, but will let it bounce out of bounds. He finds Harris in the middle. Harris a little conflicted, but we'll just find Palmer again. Right back to Harris, and he plays it out wide. Down the line to Isaac. Isaac gets a touch, booted away, but it will go out of bounds. An FC Arizona throw coming. Elijah Isaac throws it in. He finds his teammate. A touch backwards, a pass in the box, a shot, one-timer. FC Arizona ties it once again, 2-2 in the 69th minute. From the 22-yard line, Taylor in shotgun formation. A flag thrown, I'm assuming an offside. Ethan Beasley coming down to his knees. I would imagine that is who the flag is on.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
It is a 5-yard penalty. Beasley now jogging to the sidelines for the Colts. So instead of 1st and 10, we'll see a 1st and 5 from the 27-yard line of Perry. Taylor snaps it, a quick throw, caught by Hayden Moon. He gets the first down, shy of the 40, but getting past the 35. They'll mark him down around the 37.
Great throw. That's exactly what Perry Pumas want to do. Get a throw in and run it enough just to get a first down. Start moving some chains down the field. The Pumas are in.
9:48 left in the third. Taylor hands it off to Don Tinsley. He'll be wrapped up quickly. He may have lost a yard on the play.
By number 8, Porter Del Noche.
And actually, they're going to say it's a no gain on the play. 2nd and 10, 9.5 left in the third from the 37-yard line. Tinsley still in the backfield. Taylor snaps it. Fake handoff. Now trying to escape the pressure. He'll roll to his left. He'll dive to get back to the line of scrimmage. And I think it still may have been a loss of 1.
Diesel Taylor for Perry.
Although they will, and yeah, they'll mark him down at the 36. So 3rd and 11 coming up. A big third down. The Pumas down by 3 points with less than 9 to go in the third quarter. Signals Coleman in motion. Taylor snaps it. Takes a couple of steps backwards. Heaves it downfield. Caught by Coleman, and he's put on the burners, racing into the end zone. The Pumas take their first lead of the game. 9-6 for Perry. Here, 9:38 left. Ty Jackson and Kyle Heath. We await the puck drop, and we're underway. Won by the Skyhawks. Pushed back into the defensive third of ASU, and another icing call as Anthony Dowd gets there first. About 7 seconds erased from the game clock. And another opportunity with a face-off.
And in these last 9:31, Jack, you're the Sun Devils. This is where you want to attack. This is where, in some instances, you want to play smart, but at the same time, you want to have that attacking scheme. We've seen this late in games from the Sun Devils. They have that sort of magic at times. Let's see if it happens here.
Ty Jackson with a pass behind the net gets it taken away. Sillinger deflects the pass, but passed in along by Henry Schreifels, and another icing call, 9:15. And in the last roughly 15, 20 seconds, we've seen now 3 face-offs, all on the side in favor of ASU. Down by a goal, 9:15 left. ASU has yet to win one of those face-offs in that aforementioned time. Finally able to win one here. Tyler Grattan with a shot that goes wide left. Murchison trying to get the rebound along the boards. The Skyhawks find the puck. They chip it on along into the neutral zone. Pushing ahead is Galante. He gets a shot deflected by Homer. Schmaggy up along the boards with Galante. ASU takes it away behind the net. Along the boards, playing it back, this time to Young. Young still has it, now pushing forward into the neutral zone. He's got a 1-on-3, but a whistle being blown. And by the looks of it, I would imagine too many men on the ice, given that we see 3 Skyhawks right next to the bench as the whistle was called. Yep, I was spot on with that. So too many men on the ice. I don't know what the penalty is for that. Oh, it's 2-minute minor. 2-minute minor.
Yeah, so essentially another power play for the Sun Devils. And again, power plays have not worked in their favor today, Jack, but this is a good opportunity if you want to use it, especially knowing the type of personnel you have out there. We haven't seen Sillinger a lot. We haven't seen Copperwood a lot. Could change here.
Now is the time more than ever to get your first power play goal of the night. ASU wins the faceoff. Ty Jackson back to Anthony Dowd at the point to Lucas Sillinger. Back to Dowd. He finds another teammate, and there's a goal! Matthew Copperwood ties it! 8:21 left in the third! Now 2 minutes left. Palmer in the pocket, surveying his option. He's got a man wide open down the middle of the field. That's Wisłowski inside the 20. Pardon, Jake Ice. A huge pass and reception for the Colts as they continue to hit their stride late in the game. Less than 2 minutes and a 1st and 10 coming up from the Queen Creek 17.
Jake Ice, he's been a little quiet this game, but he just made probably the biggest play of this drive that hasn't been the touchdown that they're looking for.
A check down pass to Black, trying to take it up the middle, but will be brought down quickly. A huge tackle that took Black and his teammates down to the ground. He'll be met at the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. Just over a minute left in the game.
They're going to have to pass it. They got to get a good chunk of yards, try and get into good field goal position.
Mason Lewis now in the backfield. We saw Black for most of the drive, but now here's Lewis. Lewis will take the carry, cuts to the outside. He's inside the 10 before being pushed out of bounds. 45 seconds left on the clock. A great carry for the running back, and able to get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Lewis, that's an NFL. Mason Lewis doing what he does best, which is cutting to the outside, got a huge chunk of yards, and now just 9 yards away from the promised land.
Palmer snaps it, a pitch to Lewis. He's got some blocks, trying to take it up the middle. He'll be tackled near the 5. Immediately calling a timeout is head coach Bobby Newcomb. That's their first timeout that they're going to use. Or pardon, they aren't going to use it. A first down, stop the clock actually. 30 seconds left. We'll see if Bobby uses the timeout here. They won't. A quick play that will bring Paul Palmer onto the ground, taking a knee, and then a timeout presumably called. Ryan Obando, the fullback, kind of trying to ask Bobby what's going on here.
I don't think anyone was on the same page during that drive, or during that play, I should say.
So the Colts finally used their first timeout. 23 seconds left on the clock. They still have 2 timeouts to use if they need them. Castile on the 8-yard line of Queen Creek.
Just smart plays throughout this drive, but it won't matter if they can't score. We'll see what Bobby Newcomb has right up his sleeve here for these final plays of the game.
Paul Palmer back out with the offense. Palmer pitches it back to Lewis. He'll cut up the middle and into the end zone. Castile with a late touchdown to almost seal this. Mason Lewis